What's happening from New York City? How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're all staying safe and I hope you're all staying healthy. Guess who got their phase 2 released today? New York City did. So it looks like we'll be starting to open up our salons finally. It's so funny. For a while there, I thought I was never going to be able to touch scissors again. Looks like I will. And with that said, it's kind of interesting, I have had the opportunity to be speaking with many people across this country as salons have already begun to reopen. And there's a couple of things that I'm going to be very mindful of when I'm going back. And it has to do with wellness for me. And they take place actually in the beginning of your day, during your day, and after your day. Thought I'd just share 3 things that are going to be on my mind as I move forward and I get back to work behind that chair and not only practicing my craft, but also making sure that it's done with a level of awareness and a level of disinfection that, quite frankly, I'm not really used to because that's not I hadn't lived in this world of a pandemic prior to now. So, a couple of things that I'm going to be looking to. In the morning, I've been speaking about it a lot, but it bears repeating now. This is about a practice. I'm going to be checking in with myself in the morning. Now, so we're clear, and I think this is something I've explained a number of times, but it bears repeating just for clarity. Making sure there's no social media first thing in the morning. Making sure there's no emails first thing in the morning. Let me check in with me first so that I can see how I'm doing emotionally, mentally, and physically. And so that I can see like what areas I need to address so that moving forward, I'm actually honoring my own heart and honoring what I need to have happen so that I can go into that salon and serve all of these clients that I've missed so much in the way that, quite frankly, their loyalty deserves. Secondly, during the day, I am definitely going to be thinking about honoring space, honoring silence, and definitely staying interested, not striving to be interesting. Now, what does this all mean? I have to tell you, I am definitely going to be about listening to all of my clients' experiences during this time, during the 3 months that I haven't had the chance to connect with any of them. I'm not going to be so interested in sharing my own. I have to work behind the chair for a full shift, wearing a mask, breathing an excess of carbon dioxide, actually. It's going to be very tiring. It's going to be really hot. I'm going to really need to make sure that I'm conserving my energy so that my craft can shine, so that my service can shine, and so that I can be totally aware and present to every little nuance of my clients' nonverbal communication so that I can be sure that I'm delivering to them an experience that is absolutely amazing, even though it is behind scrubs and a mask. And I want to make sure that I'm always keeping an open mind to what they're sharing. This experience has been tough on a lot of people, and I want to make sure that when my clients come to see me, I can be there for them in that way if they haven't had the chance to express that to somebody else. And in closing my day, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be looking at healthy unwinding practices. During the course of the day and before the course of the day and after the course of the day, I'm going to make sure that I'm really eating the right nutrition. All of this is going to make sure that my body is operating correctly when it's too hot and I can't breathe right and all of these various different things. I'm also going to make sure that I'm closing my day with reflection. I'm not going to just close watching the TV and then go straight to bed. I'm going to think about what happened in that day because when I think about it, I can make it a little bit more real, and I'm going to be using journaling to do this. I'm just going to get it out of my head, get it onto the piece of paper so I can let it go. And that way I can get the amount of rest that I need so I can show up for the next day for all of my clients practicing the craft that I've missed so much. I hope this is all useful. There's so much more to this. I'm actually thinking about doing a class on this actually in the next week or 2. Let me know in the comments below if you'd be interested in this. There's so much behind this, and I would really love to serve this entire industry and all of us that are getting back to work in this way, because in this way, this is how we can actually show up for all of our clients in the way that they deserve and in the way that we've missed for so long during quarantine. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was useful. Have a great one. Later.